Welcome to this introduction to the fundamental concepts of demography and inhabitant. Let's begin our journey to understand the complexity of populations and their relationship with the urban environment. Demography goes beyond statistics. It is the tool that allows us to understand life in society, the evolution of the population, and its unique characteristics. And let's not forget the inhabitant, that person who not only lives in a place, but also brings unique qualities and experiences to the urban dynamic. Demography and its interaction with other disciplines. In sociology, demography helps us understand how the structure and dynamics of the population influence social relationships. For example, it studies the impact of population density on social interaction, how migration changes the social composition of a city, and how age distribution, young, adult, elderly, affects social needs and behaviours in the urban environment. Demography provides crucial information about the distribution of resources and the demand for services in the city. It analyses how the population structure affects the labour market, housing demand, and consumption, which is essential for effective economic and urban development policies. Demography uses statistical data to understand and predict population trends, such as birth rates, mortality, migration, and ageing. This data is vital for planning urban infrastructure and services, such as hospitals, schools, transportation networks, and emergency services. For example, a city with an aging population will require more health services and accessibility, while one with many young people will need more schools and recreational spaces. Numbers alone do not tell the whole story. How do we incorporate cultural, social, and psychological aspects into our demographic analysis? Let's imagine a city not only as a set of data, but as a fabric of stories, experiences, and cultural expressions. The qualitative dimensions allow us to immerse ourselves in the richness of urban life, capturing the essence of a constantly changing society. The predictive capacity of demography allows urban planners to anticipate and plan for the future. For example, predicting population growth can help prevent the overload of infrastructure and services, while understanding migration trends can inform the need for integration and multicultural services. Demography contributes to the understanding of how populations and their characteristics influence urban culture. It studies, for example, how different age, ethnic or economic groups contribute to the cultural diversity of a city. In political science, it helps understand how demographic distribution influences the dynamics of power, such as political representation and resource distribution. In psychology, it explores how population density and composition affect mental well-being and intra- and interpersonal relationships, for example, the effects of overcrowding or segregation on mental health. In the context of urban transition, demography provides insights into how urbanization affects the socio-economic and cultural structure of cities. In addition, in the study of poverty and segregation, demography allows us to identify patterns of inequality and develop public policies to address these challenges, such as social housing programs and urban integration strategies. In short, demography is a multi-dimensional tool that provides an understanding of urban populations. Its interaction with various disciplines enriches the analysis and urban planning, which is essential for the development of more equitable cities, adapted to the needs of their inhabitants. A central example of this importance is the use of urban planning as a tool against epidemics. History has taught us that city planning plays a crucial role in preventing and mitigating outbreaks and pandemics. Demographic analysis, understanding of inhabitants, and urban design become a strategic ally to address the spread of infectious diseases, from the provision of public spaces to accessibility to health services.